Stop bragging on that nigga and you ain't got no stuff. My nigga this, my nigga that. Or I got so many niggas, but you ain't got no stuff. Where your stuff at?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Jessica Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So the reason I've been able to sustain my marriage for the past 10 years is that I don't let anybody get into my head and taint my mind about the idea of marriage. What my marriage is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be like, what I'm supposed to have, what am I supposed to have. I don't. Because if I was to do that, y'all, or if I would have done that, I would not be here today. I just, there's no way. The more that you listen to Black women talk on social media, the more you understand why we're the least desired and unmarried. These women say the dumbest things about marriage and relationships, and the things that they focus on is so mediocre, it's so surface level, it's so materialistic, and it just gives you broke. It gives you don't have nothing, and you're always chasing something. You're always chasing somebody's money and stuff. And I'm gonna share these videos for y'all of these women talking about basically if you're in a relationship and you're married and you're this, why you ain't got no stuff. And we gonna come back and talk about it.
I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. How the fuck do a nigga love you and you don't got no stuff? You don't got no stuff. Love is an action word. Where's the stuff? Why don't I have my stuff? Where are the things? Come on, like we not about to be getting love bombs.
And an itchy booty bitch could never make me mad. Bitch, you don't have no stuff. Where's all your motherfucking stuff?
Stop bragging on that nigga and you ain't got no stuff. My nigga this, my nigga that. Or I got so many niggas, but you ain't got no stuff. Where your stuff? You ain't got no stuff. Therefore, you ain't got no nigga, bitch. Where your stuff?
And then my thing is with these married bitches, you living the wife life. Where your clothes at? Where your pieces at? Where your bags at? Where the trips is at? Where the cars at? I'm sorry, did you get a push gift? Where your Porsche at? Where your Benz at? Like, what's so tea about being married to a bum?
I don't know, y'all. Like, I just feel like when you're fucking with these niggas, like, you should be getting stuff. Like, where is the stuff? Where's the stuff? Like, why don't you have any stuff? Fuck. But yeah, get the stuff.
And my thing is, if you're living the wife life for the married girls, where is your stuff? Where your clothes at? Where your pieces at? Where your bags at? Did he get you a push gift? Where's your Porsche? Where's your being? Like, where are these things? Where the trips at? Where the cars at? Where the land at? Like, what's so tea about being married to a bum? Wife life. Where your Lulu at, ma? Like, for real, where your Pilates class at, ma? Where your business at? Where are these things? Like, seriously. Like, the married chicks that's living this wife life shit, where's y'all at? Because I feel as though, like, when y'all get married and y'all just be faking, like, y'all are happy and y'all really not. Like, no. Where is your stuff, boo?
See, I heard them. Where's your stuff? Where's the bags? Where's the car? Where's the shoes? Where's the this? Why? What does having stuff have to do with the longevity, the quality, and the happiness within a relationship? So because I have 5 Chanel bags, that means I'm happy and my marriage is great? Just because you bought me a push gift, that means my marriage is good and I'm great? No, you know what it means? It means that these women can, they only can see the idea of relationships if they're getting something. If you ain't getting nothing, if you're not showing us nothing that you got, why do I need a man? Then they wonder why nobody want to choose us. They wonder why we are in these positions that we're in when it comes to men. They wonder why they call us clout chasers and gold diggers, because you're talking about, if you so happily married, where's your stuff? How do the two equate? They've never experienced a type of love that no matter what we have, if we have nothing, the love is still strong. The love is still thriving. The love is still there. But because we chase and materialize and idolize and worship bags, shoes, trips, cars, and if they don't see it, they assume you must don't have nothing. Because why you ain't showing off your stuff? You think I want to live up to the opinions of bitter single women? I'm gonna let a bunch of bitter single women tell me, oh, your marriage is this or that based on what I have. So if I only have 2 Chanel bags and not 5, my marriage is not good enough. If I didn't get a new car every year, that's not good enough. If I didn't get a push gift, that's not good enough. Who would actually listen to these women? Who would take these women seriously? This is the problem. This is why we are where we are as Black women, because we focus on the dumbest things as to what will define what's the point of getting married if I don't have any stuff. Like, they don't think about none of this stuff. They're not thinking about anything of importance. It is something fast, quick. And again, to me, these women love to act like they're just so into being taken care of, but these women they're broke. They have nothing, and they're waiting for their next meal ticket. That's what it gives. Like, because it's going to get into a point.
Don't cancel me, please. I'm just starting to get followers on this app, but as someone who really believes that women are worth their weight in gold, does anyone else feel like we're getting a little bit too money hungry, a little too this for that, a little too transactional? Like, I was overhearing like a girl having a conversation at the store, and she was like, yeah, this guy is nice or whatever. He wants to take me on a date so we can like get to know each other, but I'm not going nowhere until he pays a bill. Why would he do that? I feel like there's like a fine line that's being like played with these days, and it goes from like having standards and knowing your worth to kind of gross.
I know I'm gonna get called to pick me for this, but a lot of y'all chicks be giving Mr. Crab. It just be money, 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 money. Like, goodness, it's starting to give that you don't got it on your own, and that's how you make your living. Now, if you and a man is laying up and you can't even ask him for nothing, or if you do ask him for something and he say no, that's a different scenario. But I don't meet a man and just instantly expect for him to pay my bills, pay for my hair, my nails. I don't expect that. If you want to do that, I genuinely appreciate that. But I just feel like everything is not about money. Nobody even takes the time to get to know a man. Listen, I've dated men with 7-figure businesses and men who will literally pay for anything I want, and they will literally pay my rent, but that does not mean that they are worth it. It's really about your intention for me. Like, it's all about intent. So with that being said, y'all have to stop being so greedy and just being money, money, money. Mama, where's me money? Where's me money? Can you pay for me hell or narrows? No.
That the way that you define the marriage, the relationship, it has to be on the stuff that he buys you. And this is why we had that situation going viral couple like a month or two ago of the friend. Remember that, when a friend was like, oh, he ain't take you nowhere. He was taking you to little mediocre restaurants that he was going here for his birthday. He wasn't doing this and doing that. They will make you believe that you're supposed to have more and he ain't doing enough. Girl, he should have bought you this. And you like, should he, girl? I'm gonna say something to him. They making you come home and tell your man that he ain't do good enough. Well, I didn't get a push gift. Well, Jada got a new car. I didn't. Do you not love me? They'll start doing all that type of stuff. Very much so. And you sitting there talking about questioning your man, letting somebody who ain't got no man, ain't had a man, ain't got no man who even want to lay next to her overnight. And she trying to tell you as a married woman that your husband should have did more for you or did this for you or whatever. The delusion. And it's sad because so many women fall victim to this mindset. They let these women trick them into believing this stuff is normal when it's not. And we should not. Now, you can If you want to focus on materialistic things and let that be your focus in your relationship, you give it a try and let me know how it works out. Let us know how it works for you. Because we see over and over again that this doesn't work. Materialistic relationships, which the foundation is built off of money, it's not going to last because money's going to come and go. And will your marriage, will your relationship, will it survive? For some, no, not at all. So for me, I don't listen to these women. I would never, ever in my life listen to any of these women because they are delusional, bitter, single women who will probably never be a wife a day in their lives, still chasing stuff. But again, these are just my thoughts, just my opinion. As usual, as I always say, I want young girls to not follow in these footsteps. I don't want them to grow up at 15, 16 years old thinking that this stuff is okay, thinking that this is how you're supposed to do it. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So please, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.